was this TSA line, and I didn't tell you about this part, so this will be good backstory. I was in the TSA line, and right when I get there, there's chaos. Everyone's traveling for the holidays. I'm glad I got there super early, because I probably would have been late.
This is part of his stand-up routine. You ever go to the airport at the holidays?
And and when I was walking through the line, there was this couple that I walked by, and they had these 2 Pomeranian dogs, and this one girl is yelling at this TSA employee. I don't know what about. I kind of just walk by it, and I just hear her go, I'm disabled. I'm disabled. This is you could get in trouble for this. I'm just letting you know, I'm disabled.
I'm about to go live on Instagram, and my 42 followers are gonna chew your ass out.
It was something like that, and I was like, that was crazy, and I was like, well, good thing that's over with.
Never have to see them again.
Yeah. During the flight, I realize the person that I walked by at TSA is in the first class area with their dogs.
Oh no.
And the reason I realize is I hear her say something like, "Can you stop looking over here?" or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Wow.
And I guess this lady was mad because this guy was really tall, so he was he was behind them, and he was over the seat. He was just naturally tall, so he could see over the seat. And she was getting mad because she thought it was riling up the dogs. And the dogs weren't making any sound, so I was like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Anyways, so they were arguing back and forth. The the flight attendant has to get in, and then she starts yelling at the flight attendant, and the flight attendant goes away crying. I'm not getting all the story at this point because they're not yelling.
There's a crying flight attendant.
Yeah.
Tears.
Never a good sign.
Yeah. I saw that. They walked by me, and I was like, oh my God. But I couldn't hear the argument. It wasn't a loud argument. I could just hear oh, something's going on. That's not great. And then
I set my dogs on you. I set my dogs on you.
So I was even confused what was going on. There was people talking what's going on? Whatever. We're almost landed, and this dude gets up to go to the bathroom.
The tall guy?
No,
the
dude who's the partner of the
dog woman.
Yes,
the undercover flight. What's the
air marshal?
Air marshal. Yeah,
Liam Neeson.
So he gets up to go to the bathroom, and then someone says "Hey, the seat, we're about to land, you gotta wait," and then he just ignores them and goes right by.
Classic.
And just goes to the bathroom, and then he comes back, and then someone I think the tall guy says something hey, you're you show some respect, you're not supposed to do that. And he goes, what'd you and then he yells immediately 0 to fucking 100, what'd you fucking say to me? What'd you say to me? He goes, my wife is disabled. And I was no fucking way. I was no way this is real. This is not a real thing that's fucking happening right now. I swear to fucking God he said that. And I was like, what? What is it? And then he starts freaking out. And then the dude starts yelling back at him. He goes, you shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. And then the flight attendant gets in between them. And then he goes at him. And he throws a punch.
Which guy? Dog guy?
Dog guy.
Okay.
Oh. Because the one dude's just sitting there.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? And then he goes to swing at him, and the fucking flight attendant stops him. And no one gets hit, it looks. But it was stupid. He goes, you don't tell me what to do. Blah, blah. You don't know who I am. You don't know what I've been through, all this stuff. And I'm
my wife's disabled.
I was like, what?
She's got 2 dogs. I set the dog on you. I set my disabled wife on you.
I was like, what is happening? In my head, I was like, how funny would it be if the dude was just who asked? Be the
just
funniest.
Iced him like that. That'd be
oh
cool.
my God. But anyways, so they rile down, we land.
Riled down. I've never heard somebody say that.
They riled down.
Riled down. You got him all riled down.
So they calm down, whatever.
It's a Seinfeld joke. You riled up, you got riled down.
So they fucking whatever, they're done, and then everyone on the flight's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that was weird. And then someone was like, this is gonna be on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god. Anyways, so we land. The pilot gets on the thing. He goes, hey, no one get up.
Yeah, they're bringing
Oh,
out.
yeah, cops are coming.
No one,
12's
no one,
pulling up.
yeah,
Yep.
no one get up. There's gonna be people coming on the plane to take people off the plane, if you know what I mean. It was like something like that. I don't know.
If you,
It was that.
Yeah, the pilot's like, you know what I mean. Yeah.
We know what's going on.
He was like, we have a
We
situation.
gotta rile them down, boys.
And then
prepare to rile down. Prepare to rile down
Like,
them honkies.
prepare to rile down.
we're about to rile down now. So he
You are now free to rile down.
yeah, so
Last one.
he so and before the guy, this is classic move from this
no.
dude. Before
Dog
the
guy
people-
or other guy?
Dog guy.
Oh, you know it's dog.
Classic,
You know it's dog guy.
classic move from dog. And the wife hasn't said anything this whole time.
Well, she's disabled.
Yeah.
like
She's tired.
So
From being disabled.
dude,
Yeah.
it was so weird. But anyways, so before the security detail can even get on, he gets up, he gets all his bags, he's getting ready to go. And like he knows. He
Oh, yeah.
fucking knows.
His
He's just
number's
like
in.
he's like, okay, I'm just gonna like get
They're
this
coming to rile me down any second.
Yeah.
So he's like already ahead of him, and I think he's trying to like get out of whatever's going on because he's talking to the flight attendants before the security gets on.
Yeah.
And he has his
Oh,
bags
that's
and
bad
everything. He
news.
goes, guys. He's like talking to them. I can't hear what they're saying. He's talking low. And then he gets taken off the plane, and then the wife gets taken off the plane, but she's like
Disabled.
She's so she had to get off the plane first. Yeah.
She didn't get.
That was her normal schedule.
Yeah.
She was getting off that plane first anyways.
She didn't get. So she didn't get. She didn't get like escorted off. She got off with like everyone else. Like because I think like she didn't really do anything
exactly.
other than like
Be disabled.
annoying at that one part.
Yeah.
Like to that one dude, she was just like, "What are you looking at?" or whatever. But anyways, so they get off, and I get off the plane at this point, and I'm like, "Oh, I wonder like what happened," and I didn't have to guess very much longer because I get off the plane, and they're like right at the gate, and I'm walking by them, and I just hear this. I hear this lady trying to like explain, like
Dog lady?
dog lady
Okay.
is trying to explain,
Officer,
like
first of
this
all,
guy
I'm
was really
I'm disabled.
this.
So
she
you could get in
definitely-
trouble
this
for
guy
this.
was really tall, and I'm disabled.
that
My
is-
husband had to
no,
piss.
No,
Like,
that's actually no, but that's actually like what I heard. It was so this guy was like really tall and he was sitting next behind us and like he just kept like looking at my dogs and it was like something like that.
fuck.
And she had like nice looking dogs. Like they're like they were like fancy
It's not
little
a cheap dog.
They're like they looked like purebred like Pomeranians. Like they looked
And
like
you've always
expensive.
had an eye for dog breeds, so
No,
you know.
no, okay. I don't say it like that. but,
Okay.
But anyway,
going
so
on at that bazaar.
so she basically said exactly what Matt was saying, and then
What's going on at that bazaar?
no, the thing before with
Really
this guy was
tall,
really
my
tall.
husband
I'm
had
disabled. I'm disabled. All that.
And I
like,
say to this guy, I'm gonna set the dogs on you.
and I understand like this sounds like crazy and it sounds like I'm like hyperbole, but I swear to God, like this is like what I heard this morning. Like I'm too tired to make that shit up. And then
Well, you had a long day of sleeping while you traveled.
but what was I gonna say? The last part. Oh, and dog guy, he's pacing back and forth while she's trying to talk to
He's
this
on
dude.
edge.
He's on parole.
And then he's trying to rile himself down. And
I
then,
did my nickel. I'm not going back.
And then the dude talks, the guy that they're talking to, he finally says something. And this is all in this very short span of me walking by them.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, I hear what you're saying. I got you. But you're not going to be able to fly JetBlue again. Like you're banned.
Whoa.
You're like it's not happening. Like this can't happen. Like
That's
you
crazy.
can't do this."
Yeah.
And then this dude was like revving up the motor when he was fucking going back and
Oh,
forth.
so he's shadow boxing over there, like he's,
yeah.
Okay, he's about
right
to walk
when
out
he
on
hears
stage.
that, he walks like walks away and he goes, "Oh, all right. Fuck JetBlue! Fuck JetBlue! Hey everyone! Fuck JetBlue!" And he just starts walking through the terminal, just screaming, "Fuck JetBlue!" And
Well, a bunch of people start behind him, like,
and then
guy in a sweatsuit.
and the lady, I don't even like. I'm kind of far gone.
Now the dogs are going.
now the dogs are barking.
The dogs are barking.
The dogs
and
can fly JetBlue anytime.
and the lady's like, I don't know what the lady's saying or anything, like, because I'm too far away at that point. But this guy's screaming "fuck JetBlue" at the top of his lungs, and then he's like laughing like like a crazy person. And then he fucking goes back and he goes, "You know what? You know fucking what? We're gonna have this flight for free too. You're gonna give us a full fucking refund, buddy, if we can." And it was crazy. And then by that point I was on the escalator down to baggage claim, and I was like, wow.
This guy is nuts. That's crazy.
I think he did, like, I do think, like, there was something going on there, like,
Well,
cause
his
he,
wife is
Well, his
disabled.
wife's disabled. So
And
His words, not ours. Her words.
their
thing, like,
words.
that's the thing, is like, I'm not, like, there's no one denying, like, any of that. It's just
Yeah,
like,
like, why-
I'm
why bring
gonna
that
say
up?
right now, if that guy for whatever reason is listening to that show, we're laying down a class action lawsuit against JetBlue for disrespecting your disabled wife.
This is not gonna stand.
We're taking down JetBlue. Everyone, come on now.
I can't believe it's just like I've never seen that happen in real life, where like someone like takes something like that is not relevant in this instance. Like in this instance, it is not relevant.
Lucky Mark Wahlberg wasn't on that podium.